Hey everybody, welcome to this week's show. I am joined on the phone from New York City and Mystery Science Theater 3000. It's TV's Frank Conniff. Hi Frank, how are you?
Hello there.
Yay, it's good to hear your voice, buddy. Next to me, hilarious comedian, the host of the Rubin Report on the Young Turks Network, which guest was Larry King this week. You're featured on BuzzFeed. You're big, you're happening. Everything's happening. It's Dave Rubin, everybody.
Jimmy, they say when it rains, it pours. And I'm getting a little rain at the moment. It'll last probably till the end of the day.
That's very nice. Okay.
That's the slogan of the new Noah movie.
Across the glass from me, hilarious comedian, host of Comedy and Everything Else. It's our resident Latina. It's Steph Zamorano. Hi, Steph. How are you?
I'm doing great, and I'm a proud member of my union, Jimmy.
Yes, I love to hear you say that. All right, let's get to the jokes. Before we get to the jokes, hey, by the way, before I came in here, I just saw breaking news. It said that the missing plane wreckage has been spotted, so it really sucks that no missing plane wreckage has been spotted. Get it? You get it, right? Look at Gilbert even laughed at that one. That's how you know it's good.
You know that CNN last night was breaking news to say that there was no breaking news,
yes.
Which basically is your joke, and I'm just repeating it. But I mean, people really need to understand that the breaking news chyron has no meaning anymore whatsoever.
It's really ruined. It's
terrible.
It's it's like the F word with. I'll think of a comedian who uses. With Louis Black.
There you go.
You know, there was a time that every time I saw breaking news, I got anxiety because I was so worried that I might know somebody on it.
You mean like on a car chase or something?
Yeah, car chase or something, and that has nothing to do with me being Mexican.
Okay. By the way, I was watching TV last night, and I was like, oh, my God, great, that movie Network is on again. But it turned out it was just a psychic talking about the missing plane on CNN. See, because they all seem crazy. That's the whole thing.
That's a great joke.
That's a great joke
reference.
written by Frank Conniff. Hey, you know what? Easter's coming up. We're in Lent right now. I'm a lapsed Catholic. Frank, you're a lapsed Catholic, right?
Indeed.
Yes. And do you know why candy is such a big part of Easter? It's because the crucifixion of Jesus was death by chocolate. Right? Am I right? Come on. Look at that.
Can we get a rim shot around here? Is this a radio show
We
or
need
what?
something.
Jesus.
Hey, I heard that movie Nymphomaniac is the first movie in a long time that Travis Bickle would feel comfortable taking a date to. Travis Bickle.
Wait, that completely went over my head.
It did mine too.
Yeah.
Taxi driver?
And in Taxi Driver, if I can explain.
Okay, wait. Can you say
further,
the joke again?
He took Sybil Shepherd to a porn movie as a date.
See?
Yes.
There you go.
Wait, hold on. Now that I get the reference, would you like to do the joke again? And
Yeah,
then
let's
now
do the
that
joke
Steph and I
again.
get it, so we can appropriately.
Right.
There we
Hey,
go.
I heard Nymphomaniac is the first movie in a long time that Travis Bickle would feel comfortable taking a date to.
No, I still didn't get it, even though I get that.
Yeah, even though I explained it to you, still didn't hit your funny bone? Hey, there's a new show out. When I was a kid, they had Carl Sagan did a show called Cosmos. You remember that, right? And now there's a new version of Cosmos with Michael something. His name is something Michael.
Neil deGrasse Tyson.
Is that it? Neil deGrasse Tyson?
Yeah.
Okay, there we
You're
go.
thinking of Mike Tyson.
I was thinking of Mike Tyson. He's also a very famous planetarian.
Brilliant guy.
What do you call those people?
A physicist?
No, they're maybe. Yeah.
You think he's a planetarium? You think
What are
he's
the
a
people who
human
study the
planetarium?
planets called, Frank?
Well, it's
Astrologer?
Astrologers, right?
No.
No.
Not
Astronomer.
I was going to say rapist.
We are.
No. So anyway, so the new show's on, the new Cosmos. Astronomers. I think that's
Astronomers.
I think
Yeah.
astronomists. There you go. Astronomers, astronomists. And, the right wing is now complaining about the new show, Cosmos. They say it ignores creationism. And also, they're pissed off that the Sarah McLachlan animal cruelty ads never show an abused unicorn. Get it?
No, Jimmy, I know a lot about astronomy because I used to watch I Dream of Jeannie.
That's where you get your good knowledge, Frank. Daytime television reruns.
Mm-hmm.
Hey, by the way, Chris Christie's investigation.
Oh.
I just want to say it came to a close today. They released it. That thanks to Chris Christie's investigation of the Chris Christie scandal, turns out Chris Christie has been vindicated by Chris Christie. So isn't that nice?
Justice in America, once again.
Case closed.
Case closed.
And as long as it's not a case of donuts, that.
Hey, thanks.
Large man.
But, I'd feel better. By the way, the Hobby Lobby case went to the Supreme Court this week. The Hobby Lobby case, of course, is the Hobby Lobby. They don't want to give birth control to their employees, right? Because on the religious grounds, because apparently now corporations go to church. I didn't know that. I've never seen a corporation in church when I'm there.
They take up 2 seats.
They say, sure, they get it. Yeah. I don't know where they park in the parking lots. I'll key their corporation if I see it in the parking lot. I'll tell you that. But I say, thanks. I feel better. When I go to the Hobby Lobby, I feel better knowing that the woman I'm buying scrapbooking supplies from has no access to reproductive health care. Don't you?
Did you listen to the oral arguments?
Watch your mouth.
No kidding,
Oral
Dave.
argument.
Yeah, no. I'm waiting for the anal ones.
Oh, kapow.
We were on the same page.
It was right there.
We
It was right there.
We were doing it. Okay, so
That joke kind of sneaked up from behind.
Wow.
Nice.
Working together.
Hobby Lobby is great service. If you say to the clerk, I'd like to speak to the manager, he's right there in her vagina. So
That's funny.
isn't that nice? And by the way, Obamacare registered its 6 million persons signed up for Obamacare this week. And I got to admit, Obamacare has its flaws, while the GOP health plan of absolutely nothing whatsoever is perfect in its own way. All right, what's coming up on today's show? We're gonna talk about David Gregory actually asks a tough question. It gets ignored. He lets it go. Bill O'Reilly's got a problem with race hustlers. We're gonna find out what that means exactly. Plus, Daryl Issa, is he the biggest liar ever, or is it just a cartoon? We're gonna check it out. Plus, what else? Oh, Obamacare, and Chris Hayes tries to talk to someone who's against Obamacare. And what happens? Well, it just might surprise you. Or will it? Plus, we got phone calls today from Chris Christie, Bill O'Reilly, and the most offended listener calls in, plus Peter King and a lot more. That's today on the Jimmy Dore Show.